walk past the mirror in my house and not look. Like not look at all. Like I've done that for like months. Like just walk and not look in the mirror at all because I would find some kind of flaw with my body. What's up, Care Bears? Welcome to another video.
What?
Do you guys like that little effect that I do with the glass breaking? Do you guys like that? Comment down below and let me know. If y'all don't like it, then I'll stop doing it. But I like it. It's cute. But welcome to another video, y'all. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Okay, y'all already see what I'm going to be talking about in the title. But before we get into that, make sure if you're watching and you're not subscribed, you are playing in my face. But make sure you subscribe, like this video, and click that notification bell.
I'm not playing with you.
Yes, ma'am. And also, don't forget that the BADDIE sauce is still on sale. Use the code FALL to get 20% off your order. Click the link down below. And also, I'm not done, okay?
Check out this bitch.
The holiday season is coming up, so make sure you download the Fetch app and scan all your receipts. Every time you make a purchase, it don't matter where you make a purchase, scan your receipts and get points to purchase gift cards so you can buy gifts for your family members, your friend, your side chick, your side, anybody, okay? So click the link in my description and download the Fetch app. Now, they don't sponsor me or whatever, girl, but the app is just that good that I want to promote it, girl. But anyways, so the topic that I'm gonna be talking about today. Now, when I created this YouTube channel, Life of Carrie, and I keep saying this, I created it because I wanted to give y'all a more personal insight on Carrie over here. And when I created it, I remember that this topic was one of the main topics that I wanted to talk about. And even though I created my account in March, and I haven't even spoken about this topic yet because it's such a touchy topic for me, and it's kind of like really, really personal, I haven't spoken about it yet. So I have been kind of delaying doing the video, so I'm doing it today for y'all because I just want to talk to y'all and let y'all know the state that I'm in, the mental state, and what I have been going through over the past few months. Not like my whole life, but more so I'm gonna speak about the past few months, what has been happening. So yeah, so hopefully when I tell my story or I express what I'm going through, it will help somebody who might be going through something similar or the same exact thing. And yeah, that's the main purpose for me making this video. So if y'all don't know, I'm gonna give y'all a definition of body dysmorphia disorder. Okay, so body dysmorphia disorder is a mental illness involving obsessive focus on a perceived flaw in appearance. The flaw may be minor or imagined, but the person may spend hours a day trying to fix it. The person may try many cosmetic procedures or exercise to excess. So, body dysmorphia. So, it can be a couple of different things. It doesn't always have to be just weight. It can be like a particular part of your body that you don't like, and like every time you look in the mirror you just can't stand to see it and you want to get like it changed or whatever, or yeah, you wish you didn't have that body part, or yeah. So it's not just weight. It can be the shape of your nose, it can be the shape of your eyes, it could be anything. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to y'all what my issue is with my body. So most of y'all know that I grew up a chubby guy. I've always like struggled back and forth with my weight, and it has been a struggle. It has been a real struggle. And where my body dysmorphia comes in is not only with my weight. It's with like it's with my overall body. So my upper body is kind of different from my lower body. My lower body is given a female. Like, I don't if y'all ever seen me in person or see my pictures or whatever. My lower body, I have hips, I have ass, and I'm shaped like a female. And then my upper body is given man, like a football player. That's what my upper body gives. And I naturally have a kind of big, kind of masculine upper body, because even when I'm smaller and I lose weight, I notice that it doesn't take long for my upper body to get like really muscular. Like as soon as I'm in the gym and I start lifting weights, my upper body gets really, really muscular. And my lower body, I notice that as soon as I start gaining weight, it goes in my lower body, in my hips, my ass, and that's just how it is. And yeah, I have my lower body, my lower part is shaped like a woman. And I used to be very ashamed of my body when I was younger growing up, because I looked around and I'm like, I'm a boy, but my lower body is given girl. And I used to always look at it, I used to be very insecure about it. I used to always try to wear like huge pants to try to cover it, and it still wouldn't cover it. And even going to a high school, when I went to an all boys high school, and we had to wear like uniforms or stuff like that. So we had to wear like khaki uniforms, and you know those pants are, the material is not like a kind of stretchy material. It's kind of like it's a khaki material. So it's tailored. So that kind of showed my like physique, my curves and my ass. And I feel like people used to pick on me. And even though I was gay, I feel like that even more put a stamp on me, like, yeah, he's gay and he's feminine or whatever, because he have that kind of womanly shape or whatever. So I was very insecure about that. And I think that's where my body dysmorphia started, where I was like, what the hell is this? Like, why do I have this womanly shaped body and I'm a guy or whatever? Even though I was gay, I knew I was gay. I was like, I don't like this shape, and I don't like the attention that it gets me. And even sometimes, like, I get mistaken for a girl, even though I'm a guy. Like, if I have my face clean, especially when I'm bigger, like when I have more weight on me, people mistakenly think I'm a girl. That's happened to me a few times before, and it's very annoying or whatever. So, but anyways, so that's where my body dysmorphia started. And I just remember just not being happy with when I look in the mirror, just not being happy with what I see. And growing up, so it started off with the just shape of my body first, and then it started off with me not liking my weight and me just being depressed because I was a certain weight, and me trying to lose weight, and it's just not happening. So all through high school, I was chubby. I was bullied or whatever and stuff in high school and stuff like that. And so it took a really, really, really long time for me to get comfortable with my body. And even when I got comfortable with being a thicker person, I still had my insecurities. I still had my time where I was depressed and I just wanted to stay inside and not go anywhere and stuff like that. So I lost weight. I lost the weight in I think I started working out in 2012, and I think by 2013 I lost a lot of weight. I lost like 60 pounds, and I was starting to love my body more. But the more I was going to the gym is the more I wanted to get the perfect body. So that's what I also noticed with my body dysmorphia, is the more that I go to the gym is the more that I got like more obsessed with wanting the perfect body. And even when I get smaller, I still looked in the mirror and found some kind of flaw. Even though there was nothing that was wrong with me, I was still finding different flaws and wanting this to be smaller or this to be more toned. And I feel like that is kind of, it's somewhat of a good trait, because it kept me more motivated and kept me going harder. But it was also a toxic trait, because I was so hard on myself. Like I'm like my worst critic when it comes to my body. I'm so hard on myself, and it got to a point where I had to walk past the mirror in my house and not look at all. Like I've done that for like months. Like just walk and not look in the mirror at all, because I would find some kind of flaw with my body. And no, I've not gotten any help. I've just tried to deal with it myself. And normally when I start feeling that way, I just stay by myself. I don't go anywhere. Because, for example, I have been in Atlanta for almost 2 years now, and I've not really been anywhere. And it has been mainly because I'm not comfortable with where my body is. And like I have like try to go out, but then when I put my clothes on, I just don't like how I look in my clothes. Now, mind you, I know I probably don't look bad, but to me, I don't like what I look like. Only like sometimes I feel like, okay, you look cute, let's go out and have fun or whatever. But for the most part, when I look in the mirror, I do not like what I look like. And it's because I know I have gained a lot of weight. And when I lost the 60 pounds in 2013, I kept it off for a long time. And I'm sure anybody who has been watching me, y'all saw how great I got my body. And even when my body was so toned and I was so muscular and I was way smaller, I was still so hard on myself. And I can't just understand why I'm always so hard on myself. Looking back on pictures when I was smaller, I was like, I was so small right here. I was such in a good my body was in such a good state, but I was still so hard on myself. And I was like, Carrie, sometimes you just need to relax. So yeah, I kept the weight off for years. So I lost all the weight, I think, in 2013. Yeah, and I kept the weight off for years. I started gaining back weight in 2020 when COVID happened. Okay, that's when I started gaining weight. I don't know. So, I don't know. And I think people can agree COVID messed up everybody. Like I was going to the gym regularly, like every single day. I would go to work. I would get off at work from like 5. I would head straight to the gym, and I would be in the gym like I would get to the gym around 6, and I would leave the gym probably around 8:30. So I would do like 2.5 to 3 hours. It depends on how packed the gym would be. So it would be a daily thing. And also the job that I used to do valet. So I used to always be active. I used to always go, be parking people's cars, running to go get cars, parking the cars. Like sometimes I have to end up parking the cars like 5 blocks away or whatever. So that walking and all of that was really, really keeping me fit. But when COVID came and I stopped doing my 9 to 5, so I was working from home, I wasn't getting that regular workout. And then when COVID came, the gyms closed, so I stopped going to the gym. You know, you're home or whatever. I cook a lot. You start eating, you start gaining weight, you start not wanting to exercise anymore. And I felt like when I had a 9 to 5, I had more structure. When I started working from home and doing my own thing or whatever, the structure kind of left. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely left, and I started gaining weight. Now me, when I'm depressed, my comfort is to eat. I love to eat. And y'all could see, because y'all see on the videos, I love to eat. So that's how I started gaining back the weight that I had lost. And also because we started doing a lot of mukbangs. And we started doing a lot of mukbangs because that's what the people wanted to see. And yeah, so that is another reason why I gained the weight or whatever. And gradually I was noticing that I was gaining weight, and it came to a point where I was like, Carrie, what is happening? You went through this in the past before, and you are letting it happen to you again. Like, you know what you've been through, how you put everything into working out and making sacrifices and changing the way how you eat. And you know how you were so proud of yourself when you lost all that weight, and how your body transformed, and you're letting the same thing happen to you again. And this has been like a really huge insecurity of mine. I mean, I have gotten more confident over the years, and I really don't care anymore. I care a little bit, but not as much as I cared in the past. I don't really care when people do the fat jokes or whatever, or when people compare me and Craig because we're twins. So the first thing that people do is compare, like if they see you out in public, they compare y'all sizes. Like, they would say one is big and one is small. And even though I don't really care what people think anymore when it comes to my weight, I must admit that that's one of the reasons why I haven't been really going out. Like, that's the reason why sometimes y'all go out or whatever, or Craig goes out and I don't want to go anywhere. I would just let him go and I will stay home, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood, or sometimes I just don't want to be judged, because that's what people naturally do. They see you out or whatever, and the first thing they do is just compare, because we're twins. And I mean, it's something natural that people do, and it's understanding, but it gets annoying when people compare twins, because they feel like because you're twins, you should be like exactly identical. So whatever. So, and even though we're twins, we're two different people. Like, Craig has a way faster metabolism than me. Like, we could literally be doing the same workout every day and eating the same thing, and he would lose weight like way faster than me. So we have two different bodies. We have two different metabolism. So yeah. So I know people would say, so how we're both going to the gym and Craig lost all that weight and Carrie is still big or whatever. I am trying. It's just taking a longer time. And then I'm also suffering from this, I don't think it is a somewhat of a mental illness, because it's in my head where I have my times when I just get very depressed, and I don't know, I just don't want to be around anybody. I don't want to do anything. And I do have my times too when I don't want to film. Even though my occupation right now is being on social media and I have to show myself and stuff like that, I have my times when I do not want to do that at all. And I feel like that's just a human thing also. I feel like anybody would have those moments. But yeah, I even remember, let me give you a quick little story time where in the past where I was so insecure. I was so insecure where I remember going on a site. So there's this site, I don't remember the name of the site, but basically it was a site for chubby chasers. So I don't know, let me explain what chubby chasers is. So in the gay community, there's this thing called chubby chasers where you have certain gay people that like and are attracted to bigger guys, right? So I was very insecure with myself, and I remember signing up to a site wherever to meet guys who liked bigger guys, where it was almost like a fetish, where they liked guys that were like obese, like really, really big. Even though at the time I wasn't like necessarily obese, I joined that site and I met this guy. And we didn't meet in person, but we were talking online for a while. We were talking on the phone, sending each other pictures and stuff like that. And I remember distinctly, every single time when I spoke to that guy, every single time when he called me, he would ask me how much weight did I gain, what size pants am I wearing, and he would literally want me to take pictures of this the size of my jeans and send it to him. So every time we talk, he wanted to make sure that I was gaining weight. So that was the fetish. They want you to get bigger. They like big guys, like huge guys. And I was so insecure at that time. Mind you, this was years ago. I think I was in my early 20s. So that's like over a decade ago, girl. Yeah, so I'm old as hell. So I was so insecure that I was willing to be with somebody who just wanted me to keep gaining weight. They had this fetish where they just want you to keep gaining weight. Every time I spoke to him on the phone, he wanted me to tell him that, you know what, I gained 5 pounds, or I gained 6 pounds or 7 pounds. And I feel like that was one of my lowest points, where I was just so insecure. And the reason why I wanted to be with somebody who had a fetish like that is because I just wasn't happy with my body. I wasn't happy with myself. And I had to really dig deep to get myself out of that. And yeah, I feel like I'm in a way better place. I still struggle with dysmorphia. I still struggle. And I feel like it's partially good because it motivates me to try to push myself to get my body where I really want it. But it's also bad because at times I get really depressed. And when I get depressed, my comfort is food. That is definitely my comfort food. So I feel like I want to see somebody to talk about it and to figure out how I can probably get in a better mind space when it comes to that. I want you to comment down below and let me know if you have anybody in your family who goes through this, or if you go through this, and just tell me what y'all do to kinda, I don't know, what do you do to get through? Yeah, so I feel like this is one of the main reasons, even though I've definitely gotten a thicker skin over the years, and I've definitely gotten more confident, I feel like I'm still holding myself back because I don't like the body that I'm in. I still hold myself back from opportunities. I don't go out and socialize enough. I don't put myself out there enough because of my insecurities. And a lot of times it's me. A lot of time it is us. A lot of time it is you that hold yourself back. And I feel like as I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm trying to be the best person that I can be, I am learning that I should not be so hard on myself, okay? If there's a goal that I want to reach, I should work on it. If it's taken a year, 2 years, 3 years, just believe in the process and work towards it and not get discouraged. And I've done it before, so I'm definitely going to do it again. And I just need to, believe in myself. A lot of times I get discouraged because sometimes I don't believe in myself, or sometimes, I don't know. I have my on and off days. Because sometimes I don't care what nobody thinks, and then sometimes I care what people think, because sometimes I can see just one comment and then it just ticks me off, and then I'm just feeling discouraged for the whole day, or I don't know. It's kind of weird. And I think I do need to see somebody, because mental health is so important. And mentally, sometimes if you're not there, you can't really do anything. I don't feel like I can progress sometimes. I don't know, it's weird. But I do want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all think. I'm not making this video for any sympathy or whatever. I'm just telling y'all what I have been going through and what I have been struggling with. And to just let y'all know that body dysmorphia is real and a lot of people go through it. And you just never know what somebody is going through. So even if you see somebody gain weight, or something about them, some feature about them that you see that they changed, or they express that they want to change, maybe it's something mentally that they're going through, and it's just that maybe you see it and you don't think that anything is wrong with it, but they see it and they are just insecure about it, and they're just not happy with it, so they want to change it. And that's how it is sometimes. Me personally though, I would not do any cosmetic surgery, because I just like the feeling of like going to the gym or whatever and losing weight and just seeing the progress and stuff like that. And so me personally, I would not want to do any surgery when it comes to my weight or whatever. And even with my shape, I have gotten to love my shape now. So even though my bottom half shapes like a girl, I don't care. I don't care anymore. If you like me, you don't like me, then it's whatever. But I do feel like my bottom half looks better when I'm smaller. When I'm big, it just looks, I look more curvy because all my weight goes down there. So when I'm bigger, it looks way more curvy. So when I'm smaller, it looks more controlled. Even though it's still there, it's not as bam. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. There's a vlog coming soon. So this weekend I actually did go out. I did go out and I had a blast. There is a vlog coming soon. So I think the vlog is going to be on our main channel though, because it was me and Craig. We went out and we were vlogging together. So I think it's going to be on our main channel, BADDIETWINZ TV. But I do have some footage that I'm going to insert on on my channel also. So you will see that in the next video, the next vlog that is coming up. And I just want to thank you guys for supporting me and always having my back, my CareBears. I really love and appreciate you guys so much. And as I said before, I'm not making this video because I want anybody to be sorry for me or whatever. I'm just letting y'all know what I've been going through. And if anybody has been going through the same thing, I just want to let them know that a lot of people out there are going through the same thing. So everybody can definitely relate. And just don't be so hard on yourself. Okay? If you need help, get help. It's okay to have your down days. Just work on any goal that you have and stick to it, and just know that you are loved. Okay, I love my CareBears, and I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye y'all. Mwah.